Uniform Guy here, and this is the Rolmako U436H/HP to 4/4.5M pack by JMZ on Farming Simulator 22. It's for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. I'm on PS5 here on the Georgia Farms map for this test of these three cultivators. So 33.84 megabytes to download. Slots counts are 9, 13, and here they are, 9, 13, 13, 9, and 10 slots each. So all within that range. It's an interesting set of cultivators. Let's have a look at them here in the store under Tools and Cultivators. And the first one is a 3-point link, what's they call, liftable, kind of like a, yeah, well, you know what I mean. 195 horsepower required, so it's actually, yeah, 195 horsepower. 4.5 meters, so it's quite, well, it's the widest, well, one of the widest. Anyways, 8 miles per hour working speed. Here it is. You have the wing shares or no, yes or no. That's just a decorative item, really, a choice. We have blue, blue, or blue, and then gray, blue, or whatever for the other bits there. No charge for that, so it is what it is, $17,350. Moving on to the next one, obviously, it is a pull-behind style, so a little bit easier. We'll talk about the different challenges or whatever that you will face using each one of these. 195 horsepower, so the same horsepower range, 4.5 meter, working with 8 miles per hour. We do have wheels. We have a set of wheels back here. Trelleborg, BKT, Vredestein, and Trelleborg. We have a couple of choices in each. Oh, not each one. Vredestein and Trelleborg. You get. Oh, those look good. So fenders. If you add fenders, you get taillights and placards. Support wheels. Now, if you don't have support wheels, yeah, no worries. If you have support wheels, it adds an option when using it. So we'll look at that, and then you have the wing shares option as well. Main color, again, blue, blue, or blue. Design color, gray, blue, blue, or blue. Pretty standard there. The fenders and the support wheels are going to cost you a little bit more, but $19,850. Now for the last one, slightly smaller working width, 4 meters. So we have the Pro and then the Premium. So 170 horsepower, so a little bit less horsepower required, the least of all of them, 4 meter working width, 8 miles per hour. Here we only have the wing shear option and then our blue, blue, or blue, or gray, blue, blue, or blue. Right. $16,950. So the cheapest of all of them as well. All right. Let's hook up this little fella first. Let's get our help window on. Now I have a medium tractor, but if you're using this one, I would recommend a pretty hefty weight on the front because it is quite heavy, and we'll just demonstrate the weight of it. We're going to drop our weight and hook it up, and as you can see, yes, quite heavy. So with the weight, it balances out quite nicely, and you're good to go. Workers, the workers work perfectly with all three of these mods, and everything seems to be working quite nicely, actually. L1 and X folds, so you get it unfolded, but you can fold it for transport. This one doesn't have any unusual options or anything like that. You just lower it and away you go. It has some nice animations of the tines there, the springs there, they move. So it gives a little bit of realism to it. Pretty nice. And yeah, that's it. So that one works quite well. Now we're going to move on to the next one. The next one is described as the Pro version, and that's the one with the support wheels. So 195 horsepower. You don't need a weight on the front for this one. Let's attach it. It is a 2-point attachment, so not a trailer hitch, 2-point link type attachment. So you will need something with a 3-point link on it in order to attach this. This one has the light bar on the back when you choose fenders, so good for transporting. It comes folded. L1 and X unfolds it, and that gets everything ready to go. Now L1 and right stick up and down, here is where your wheel adjustment is, if you choose the support wheels. Now it does, so if we lower it down now, it does affect L1, right stick up and down, affect how it sits on the ground. Now it doesn't affect how deep or what kind of cultivation it does, but depending on the tractor you're using, it might help with distributing the weight evenly on your tractor. So that could be helpful depending on what tractor you're using. It also has some nice animations. Now as for turning around, they all turned around very nicely with a worker. Of course, manually operated, you're on your own for that. But if you hire a worker, you want to know that they turn around properly and they don't have any kind of weird overlap, or they go for a little walkabout or something like that. So depending on if you have any obstacles at the end of your field or anything like that, it may change how they turn around or what path they take to turn around. So these style of cultivators, this is pretty normal for a worker procedure to turn around. And as you can see, he lines up pretty nicely and proceeds to carry on. No trouble getting up to speed. 8 miles an hour. Yep, 8 miles per hour for all three of them. Some pretty nice animation. We'll fire the worker there, fold it back up, and we'll move on to our last cultivator. And no surprises really with that one either. We will show it briefly here. Turn that guy off. Again, no front weight really necessary. I do have a lower powered tractor for this one because this one requires less horsepower to operate. Doesn't have any signals or anything on it. Unfold it. It comes folded and unfolds like that. We'll show this one turning around as well if you just want to see that. We'll hire a worker here. This one doesn't have any adjustments or anything, but it does have the animation on the cultivator tines moving up and down. Pretty much the same process of turning around with this one with the worker. Also a 2-point link, so you'll need a tractor with a 3-point link on the back to pull this, but it seems to pull quite easy and not really all that difficult for the worker to use. Actually not at all. There we go, 8 miles an hour quite easily. No big overlap, no missing bits. And when you're ready to go, L1 and X, fold it back up, and away you go, off back to your farm or to another field. And there you have it. That is right, we'll get up here. There we go. There you go. That's the Rolmako U436H/HP 4/4.5M pack by JMZ on Farming Simulator 22. Thank you all for watching, and remember, It's only a game, so till the next one, bye for now.